Hello, welcome back to Indemo's Investment Democracy Talks. Today we're going to take a look at Indemo's third quarter. My name is David. I'm leading the investor community here at Indemo, and I'm joined today by Indemo CEO Sergey. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Hi, David. Dear Indemo community, we are glad to greet you in our third episode, and now we will present what we did in quarter 3 2024. So let's roll in, David.
Yep, let's go. So this quarter, Indemo continued to see growth on the platform. We saw growth in the community and in the numbers. 5 million total funds invested on the platform. 3,000 investors, 100 notes funded, 24 debts made available on the platform. So if we compare the Q2 to the Q3, the stats, we can see a triple in portfolio, doubled the customer base. Now this is great. Let's try to do it more next quarter.
Yeah, David. So thanks for sharing the key stats. So it was a record high quarter for Indemo. So we are keeping growing, and once again, thank you, dear community, for helping us to get to these milestones, and also thanks to Indemo team for making that we are and making the impact. So yeah, so let's chip into next topic.
So next topic, investors are very interested to know about repayments. And we did have repayments this quarter as well. Maybe you can touch upon this.
Yeah, so in Q3 we saw one debt repayment, which was significant, brings significant results. So it was a debt A62. So a couple of facts about the repayment. So it was apartment, residential real estate, situated in Girona, in Catalonia, Spain. So it was 100 square meters large apartment in the building which was built in Millennium. So the debt was first listed in notes in November 2023. So basically it was rotated for almost 1 year. And we listed it at the stage, flow stage called auction initiated, and PTV, or price to value, was 70%. So the debt was sold on the secondary market to the debt buyer, who focuses on post-auction stages at the stage which was called access to estate. So just to underline the idea here, as you remember, the servicing company is focused on the maximum speed of recovering the asset, recovering the investment, returning the initial investment, and producing the return, which should be focused for 15% per annum. So in this particular case, the servicing company decided that it is best scenario to exit the debt with a sale on the secondary market, not waiting to the full possession, repossession, and selling the apartment by their own on the market, which will take some time. So this is decision why the exit was quite fast, below 20 months.
So it was listed November 2023 and repaid in October 2024, about 11 months. It's not bad. Investors are interested in knowing not just that it was repaid, but how it affected them. What were the numbers for the investors?
The numbers were quite significant. So impacted investors got 210,000 euro. Around 40% of the investor community were impacted by this repayment, and the actual return on investment, or ROI, was from 15% per annum up to 36% per annum, depending on the investment time when investor have invested in the note which was backed by this particular debt. Yeah, so I suppose it good mark, and we are keep going with such a good qualitative and investment bringing investments.
Yeah, we're happy to see that they're showing favorable returns, this product. But make sure that you check out the 10 new listed debts on the platform. All right, so enough of the numbers. Now, what were the key events, the key campaigns that we saw in this Q3? We know that the icing on the cake was Indemo Fast Track. Maybe you can touch on what this was.
Definitely. So it was event or campaign, Fast Track, which is still rolling. So it will be rolling for a while. We launched it at the end of August, and idea was to offer investors the instant cashback in the average Eurozone bank deposit offerings. The main motto was why wait a year if you could get it in a second, which means that you could go for your bank, deposit your money, the bank will use it, and it will give you a minor interest on Indemo if you make the deposit and investment, even if the notes are not yet repaid. Then you get instant cashback in the amount of average deposit rates which are offered in banks in Eurozone. And which makes this campaign really revolutionary is that we have tied or reflected rates, fast track rates, with the statistical data which is published by ECB from the Eurozone banks. And these statistics are being reviewed and updated by ECB once per month, and we take it from there and reflect and update rates straight away on Indemo.
So what are the rates now for the Indemo Fast Track?
Yeah, so for October 2024, the rates are set starting from 1.74% up to 4%. You could see all the rates and bands on this picture. When we created the fast track, basically it is also some sort of loyalty program. So if you invest more, you get a higher rate, bringing your fast track rate up to 4%.
You can see here on the table, the starting base, this is for this month, is 1.74%. This is from 0 to 1,000 euros. And then as you invest more, you get higher percentages, 2.24, 2.74, and going up until 4%.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. And if you want to invest above 20,000, reach out to me in the chat bubble or by email.
For getting the individual rates.
The community is very interested in the secondary market. What can you tell them?
Secondary market is a crucial function, crucial feature which investor community waits for because the secondary market will allow discounted debts to outperform basically all P2P industry products, because it will add not the security, quite high return, which is already given to the discounted debts, but it will get the liquidity, so will allow investors to exit. So there is active work in progress, so team is working. One thing that we are working with the Latvian FSA to shift to the second type of the notes, where one note will be assigned to the one security, so investor will be able to invest not only in a basket but also in the individual debts on the platform. Also, we made the sneak peek on the secondary market concept, so you could find it in our blog. We will leave the link below in the comment. And as well, we have already launched the survey where investor could impact the production of this feature, leave their feedback, ideas, answers a couple of questions. So please use the link below to address and answer the survey, which will help us to make our product perfect.
Yes, please. It's only a few questions and it will really help us out.
Couple of minutes of your time. Please go on.
Before we wrap up, final question, Sergey. What are the events that wait for us in Q4?
As usual, we have a couple of good things in our pocket. So first of all, in a couple of weeks, we will release the first articles in our Investor Academy, which we are working on. So you will get the most frequently asked questions on the debt recovery, estimated times, about the stages, about the debt pricing over the stages and time. Also, the team is preparing to participate in investment-related event in Vilnius, Financial Freedom Forum. So, dear investors community from Lithuania, feel free to come and visit booth at the fair. It will be a couple of teammates, including myself and David. So, as usual, our servicing company highly likely will announce and will make a couple of repayments, debt repayments by the end of this year. So so keep updated. We plan to list a couple of new debts in the coming weeks and probably more by the end of this year. And of course, the key consumer e-com events coming as Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Our marketing team is preparing juicy events for this date, so you could take most of it. Quite a lot of things which you could get in the Q4 and last quarter of 2024.
Thank you, Sergey, for the sneak peek into Q4. And thank you for joining us in this video. Make sure to follow our key communication channels, our Telegram channel, our blog, and our social medias. And if you found this video useful or you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. It's free, like our fast track.
Folks, thanks for being with us, making impact, and see you in the next episodes.